I'll never forget the day my life changed forever. I was just 19 years old when I was arrested and charged with armed robbery, a crime I was completely innocent of. I spent 10 agonizing months in jail, with 6 of those months in solitary confinement on suicide watch. My birthday was spent in a resort hotel with my girlfriend at the time, but little did I know that our lives were about to take a drastic turn. That night, at around 3 a.m., the front desk of the hotel was robbed by 2 people, one with a gun and the other with a knife. When we checked out at 11 a.m., we were questioned by the police because we roughly matched the height and weight description of the masked robbers. Things quickly took a turn for the worse. My girlfriend had used a bad credit card to pay for the room, and we were both publicly arrested on the sidewalk and taken to the state police barracks in handcuffs. We were not told what we were being charged with, and I was released, only to be told to return the next day for further questioning. The next day, I was taken to a back room and questioned relentlessly by 2 detectives. They tried to intimidate me, suggesting that my girlfriend had robbed the place and that I would go down with her if I didn't cooperate. I was 19, naive, and scared, and I believed what they were telling me. 10 days later, I was arrested again, and my girlfriend was coerced into giving a false confession implicating me as an accomplice. I was placed in solitary confinement on 24-hour suicide watch, and I anxiously waited for a public defender. When my public defender finally showed up, I told her I was innocent, but she seemed skeptical, saying there was no defense against my girlfriend's confession. I was devastated, and the isolation and hopelessness led to a psychotic break a few months into my stay. The district attorney made periodic visits, offering me deals for a confession, but I refused to admit to something I didn't do. 6 months after my arrest, the DA finally admitted that they had determined through further investigation that I was not at the scene of the crime. However, instead of releasing me, they offered me a deal to plead guilty to aiding and abetting the consummation of a crime after the fact. I was angry and frustrated, but I agreed, and I ended up doing 10 months in total. After my release, my girlfriend and I tried to piece together what had happened. We eventually found out that the real perpetrator had confessed to his mother, who had tried to come forward with the truth. But the police had turned her away. We tried to find a lawyer to take our case, but we were unsuccessful. The DA was later investigated for intimidation and abuse of power in a separate case, which gave me some sense of justice. Looking back, I'm still trying to process the trauma and injustice I experienced. But I'm grateful for the support and kindness of strangers, which has helped me heal and find closure.